Up next, the Knicks taking on the Thunder. For the New York Knicks, they're ranked 6th in the East, and they feel they can take their play up a notch. Thunder, Knicks, up next. We're back in a moment. Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Bering, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Derek Favors.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Before we get started, we've got just enough time to head over to the sideline. Allie?
Thanks, B.A. The Oklahoma City Thunder have been wheeling and dealing as of late. In the 2020 offseason, an NBA record 11 trades with 15 other teams. More at the deadline, and yet again this offseason. The end result? A mountain of draft picks in the years to come. It'll come in handy, guys.
More picks than they can possibly use. So more trades ahead, you would think, Allie. Thank you. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Derrick Rose is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Robinson in at the center position. And for Oklahoma City, Kenrich Williams is out there with Isaiah Roby. Then there's Derek Favors. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard position. And celebrating New Year's Eve with a little basketball.
Here we go.
Grant, what better way to do it, huh?
I agree. Basketball, New Year's Eve. Get a chance to play, hopefully get a win, and then you can have a little minor celebration afterwards.
Now here's Rose. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. Barrett. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
One thing you know when defending Barrett, he wants to get to the rim every chance he can.
And you know, Grant, on his attacks to the basket, Barrett is looking for points, a foul, or both.
Oftentimes initiating the contact, too. As he gets more established in the league, he'll get more calls to go his way.
Shooting 2.
That one's off. He does not get the second one.
Last year for R.J. Barrett, B.A., how the game is already starting to slow down for him.
Williams against Barrett. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Robinson. And Barrett flashing potential as a stopper, Brent.
That's a great sign. I mean, he can be out there on the floor, and you can take confidence in the fact that on nights, if he doesn't have it going offensively, he'll still dig in on D.
On the attack, Rose, and he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Favors. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. There's the drive. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You look at Gilgeous-Alexander and the way he plays, he has kind of that old man style to him. A lot of crafty moves and fakes in his book.
At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. And talking about Gilgeous-Alexander, this guy plays like a 10-year vet.
I mean, he has great footwork to get to the paint. He uses those Euro steps and hesitation so well. I mean, he reminds me in some ways of a young Manu.
And he sinks the second.
Such a long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting skill set. Gilgeous-Alexander, lots of room to grow.
Now here's Barrett. 23 points his last outing. Pass to Robinson. Who poked away and stolen by Favors. Here's Williams. Gets an open look and hits it. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Outside Fournier. And Rose, the bucket on the assist from Robinson. Rose has got his second basket of the game.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Outside, Williams. The shot won't fall. Randall with some nice D. Pass to Rose. Outside Fournier. Favors against Barrett. Oh, Favors with a block.
Denied by Favors. Normally a guy in the top 20 range of the league in swats. I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
For three, Barrett. They get it back. Goes back up. And Randall with the layup.
Randall not giving up on that play. Smells that one out. Grabs the ball and gets two more.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by Fournier. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the night. And here is Fournier. Last game with 30. Pass to Rose. Randall with it. 6 to shoot. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Here's Giddey. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Favors. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
A qualified interior scorer. Favors uses size and skill to beat his man.
Here's Rose. He's been contributing over 15 a game. With the floater. Oh, Favors with a block. And it's Randall with the jam.
Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his second personal foul.
And one big difference for Randall now, his ability to finish with the right hand.
Well, it's opened up a whole world of possibilities as teams just want him to go left. If he spins back and feels confident, he'll use that right hand to get a finish.
What's up?
And he's really silencing all the haters. Randall has become a guy you can run the offense through time and time again.
Williams against Fournier. Knocks it loose. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. It's Barrett on the wing. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Well, RJ right there moving without the basketball, and that helps him to get to an open spot on the floor. That creates the rhythm.
And Randall effectively became a point center starting last year.
And coach put him in spots where he can make easy reads. So Randall knows exactly when to attack and when to look for a teammate.
Here's Fournier following the bucket by the Thunder. 4 on the clock. Out to the right wing. From deep, Rose drills it from deep. Rose has got 7. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Pass to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rose. The ball's knocked loose. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Now Rose. He has 7. Fournier for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Giddey. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Inside, Favors. And the dunk by Favors.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
The Knicks with the lead. Now here's Rose. Pass to Fournier to the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rose. Here's Roby. 5 on the clock. Here's Giddey. Robinson with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
Rose, the pass to Barrett. Outside for Randall. The 3 is up. And the Knicks, another 3.
Well, improving his three-point range and confidence and rhythm from the three-point line, that's opening up some things for Julius Randle.
Oklahoma City calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
A big group substitution here for New York. Noel, he's checked in for Robinson. Knox comes in for Barrett. Burks, he's checked in for Fournier. And it's Kemba Walker in for Rose. Here's Maledon. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game. Good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Walker passes to Randall.
Double foul.
Baisley, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mann comes in for Brown.
Substitution for your Thunder.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Muscala against Noel. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Maledon. Walker covering. Pass to Mann. Shot clock at 6. Over Noel. And it's blocked by Noel.
And Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
Here's Walker. Counted.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Oklahoma City trailing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Thunder in possession here. Here's Mann. Shoots over Noel, and it's blocked by Noel. Fast break, New York. Randle, pass to Walker. Up top, Noel, covered by Muscala. Here's Burks. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for the Knicks, Alec Burks, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Toppin, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Both shots good from the stripe. Well, Brent, there are over 50 NBA players from the continent of Africa or with family ties there. And the NBA is investing in Africa's infrastructure for basketball.
Well, they're building courts there. The league is going to grow there. And I think within 5 years, BA, we're going to have an influx of talent and a player who's going to come in to the NBA and make a huge impact.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Mann. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Pakusevsky. 6 on the shot clock. Muscala with it. Here's Mann. The Thunder with another miss.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's Walker. It's hauled in by Baisley. The Thunder have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Maledon. There's the 3. The shot no good. New York has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession.
Knicks ball.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter of the game.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Pass to Mann.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
14 foul.
And the Knicks with the possession here. 11-point game. Unloads from 13. That one a little long.
UD giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time. This team had a huge belief in Darius Baisley and the potential that he has.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Outside Walker. From outside the arc. Walker with another miss. And with Baisley, his breakout came in the Orlando bubble.
Got a lot of minutes down there and made the most of his chances. And I think that's grown his confidence.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And the layup is good off the glass. Walker's got his second basket on the night.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Baisley. They really needed more from him in that loss to Phoenix. Just 5 on the clock. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession. A different look for Oklahoma City. Deck, he's checked in for Baisley. And it's Brown in for Mann. And the Knicks making a change here. .24 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Deck. Clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Here's Pokusevski. From deep three-point range. And that's not going to go. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for the Knicks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. Well, a lot of confidence for the former league MVP, Derrick Rose, and plenty of experience when it comes to winning games.
We know what we have to do, and we know when we get out there that it's one goal, and that's to go out there and win the game by any means. We know that we play well together. We just got to come out aggressive.
Grant, it's great to see Rose still contributing after all these years.
Oh, and some stars, they can't adjust to a changing role like he has. But give Rose credit for adapting and remaining effective in this league.
Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
It also feels like they just got into a great rhythm from the three-point line right away in the game.
They've got Aleksej Pokusevski, Gabriel Deck out there with Mike Muscala. Then there's Maledon, and it's Brown in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. The Thunder shooting 41% in this game. Pass to Maledon. Puts up a 3. The Knicks with the rebound. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Here's Pokusevski looking for his first basket still in this one. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Walker with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. Pass to Gibson. Shot clock at 6. Over to the wing. Shoots. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Gibson's gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, I'm sure the scouting report had something like put a body on Taj Gibson. That time the defense did not.
And here's Muscala to the paint. Here's Deck. Pass to Maledon. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Gibson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, BA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
First one falls for him. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. And that's good as he hits both shots. New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Barrett. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, RJ is a natural scorer. It's very hard to shake him off that kind of focus.
Here's Deck. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Maledon, guarded by Rose. Robinson with the block.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Rose with the bucket. Rose has got 9.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Roby. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Maledon. And he makes both free throws.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
The Knicks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And here is Barrett. Pass to Robinson. Outside Fournier. 6 to shoot from deep. Robinson can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the middle. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover for opposing guards, especially at his size.
Williams against Barrett. Robinson passes to Fournier. And he drops it in from the low post. Fournier's got 5 now.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fournier. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA on the inside, a nice finish and a strong one.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Rose. The kick out to Fournier. Pure from 3-point range. Fournier's got 5 points now this quarter.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
One thing about Derrick Rose that's never changed over the years, Grant, is his ability to come through in the clutch. When a big basket is needed, he's the guy you want on the court.
Well, how many times have we seen it? End of game situation, Rose in an isolation set. And even against a double team, he finds a way to shake free and get the bucket. As dependable as it gets when the pressure's on.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. Here's Deck. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Off target from 3-point range.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Barrett passes to Rose. Now Fournier. The 3-ball. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Rose has got his third assist of the night. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girl. Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girl.
For the Thunder, Favors comes in for Roby, and it's Baisley in for Deck. Noel, he's checked in for New York. Vildoza comes in for Rose. Here's Giddey. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Favors. And it's blocked by Noel. Barrett against Williams. Now here's Barrett. The D's right on him. To the inside. Randall. Good. Randall's got 12.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's blocked by Noel. Here's Vildoza. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Outside Fournier. Now Noel with the 10-footer. The Thunder pull it in. Favors got 4 rebounds now. Here's Giddey. Fournier covering. And that one's good. Giddey.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Vildoza. It's hauled in by Baisley. Baisley's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes one from 10 feet. Here's Favors. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. Give him 8.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Noel. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Fournier. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Shea at 6'5" is such a tough defensive assignment. Has great handle, and he can do some damage from anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Barrett.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points in the quarter. New York has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Now a timeout called by New York.
And Darius Baisley with an interesting path to the NBA. He skipped college in 2019, did his own private workouts to prepare for the league.
substitution here for New York. Gibson's checked in for Julius Randle. Knox comes in for Barrett. Burks, he's checked in for Fournier. And it's Walker in for Vildoza. Now here's Walker.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
First team foul.
And here are the Knicks now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Walker. Here's the teardrop. Oh, sent away with authority. Paisley goes in, and he buries his first look. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Thunder on D. They trail by 6. Here's Knox. Off the left rim and out.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Pass to Muscala. Here's Mann. Here's Paisley. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
Man, good whistle there.
That's his second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for your Thunder, Darius Paisley. At the line for 2.
And he drops the first. Brown, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a switch here also for New York. Toppin's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:44 left in the half. Outside Walker. Tipped. That's in. He's shooting 3 for 10 from the floor now. Here's Brown. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Inside, here's Paisley. The Knicks pull it in.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Down low. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And a lot's changed for Kemba Walker. Bought out over the summer. And, of course, this was after he was sent out to Oklahoma City with the Thunder. Now, Kemba gave up some cash in that buyout, but he feels like he's in a great fit with the Knicks to help them make another run.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Walker.
And when you talk to folks around the league, no one has a bad word to say about Walker. He's just a good guy, a loyal guy.
Good on both. And, of course, Kemba's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award multiple times.
Yeah, he's such a glue guy. I mean, he brings people together. He's a guy who improves the culture of your team.
Here's Pokusevski. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. New York has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Here's Knox. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
And Brent still working his way into a consistent role. Knox certainly has the tools to make an impact.
He tempts you and he teases you with the way he shoots that long ball. He's just looking for some consistency And that should come with maybe a bigger role and bigger minutes, but he's got to earn those.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And Kevin Knox's father played professional football when Kevin was growing up. That may be where he gets some of his toughness from.
Deck, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Maladone comes in for man. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 6 from distance during the second quarter. Here's Maladone. 6 points for him. Here's Muscala. Count that one. Muscala's got his first points of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Left side Walker shoots over Maladone. Maladone grabs the miss.
You told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Here's Deck. And the 3 off target. And so it's New York closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, thanks. Tibbs, what'd you think about the way this team defended in the first half?
Well, not bad, but we have to sustain it for the entire game. They put a lot of pressure on you. We got to make sure we're containing their dribble penetration, and then we got to react on challenge shots.
The expectations are high for the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Evan Fournier led the way in the first half. He had 13 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. And taking a look at the Knicks, Shaq, what'd you think?
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living and they're living good, baby.
And over to Kenny. Your thoughts on the Thunder's first half?
Ernie, that's a lackluster performance. Lackluster effort. I mean, they didn't look sharp. They weren't hustling. Jack, if you played in this era, you'd average 50 because guys didn't want to give the effort.
And happy you can join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Oklahoma City trailing. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward. Inside we have Randall and Robinson. And it's Rose in at point guard. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. New York has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's Fournier. He's off on that one. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Pass to Roby. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Fournier covering. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Barrett against Williams. Now here's Barrett. Floats one up, and it's Giddey with a rebound. Randall against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Soft touch off the glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more comfortable where he can score on the floor.
Here's Rose. Here's Robinson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Derek Favors.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson. At the line for two.
That free throw no good.
Well, at the time, Robinson's journey to the draft was such a big story, but now the story is getting bigger as he continues to improve his game and dominate the inside of NBA play.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and drilled from 6 feet. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Rose. Now Randall. From 13, and it's Giddey with a rebound. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Rose, the pass to Barrett. And here's Robinson. Pass to Rose. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. For New York, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Fournier with the ball. The shot that time not on target. Outside, Williams. Pass to Roby. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Giddey. Over Fournier. And it's Giddey missing. Here's Barrett. Takes it inside.
And you love that. Just that quick first step. And RJ up and over the D.
The Thunder have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. With the teardrop, Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Fournier against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Rose. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 5-point New York lead.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Rose against Gilgeous-Alexander. Favors the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Randall. Rebounded by Roby. The Thunder shooting about 43% in this one. Here's Giddey. Fournier covering. Here's Giddey. Pass to Favors. The kick out to Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it back. Favors. Robinson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Here's Giddy. Fournier covering. Pass to Favors. And the dunk by Favors.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising. In a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Randall. That's good from Robinson. On the assist from Randall. Robinson's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Man comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Knicks making a change here. Here's Baisley. Check by Randall. Here's Man driving to the basket. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got 8 rebounds in the game. The three. The Thunder with the rebound. Baisley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Williams against Barrett. Williams into the lane. Off with the layup. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Randall. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Man. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Roby can't hit. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Barrett. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And RJ can play where he's mixing up speeds, but is also in control of himself. This is the kind of stuff you get from him.
Inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Randall. 14 points for him. From 12 feet. Noel, no good. The Thunder shooting just 36% in the third. Outside, Williams. Knocked away. Randall with a steal. Pass to Noel. Takes a 13-footer. That shot, no good. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Here's Giddy. He has 6. Shoots from 12. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Vildoza. And it's Giddy with a rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, Williams. Pass to Man. Here's the 3. The Knicks with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Quentin Grimes, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Muscala, he's checked in for Roby. Deck comes in for Baisley. Pokuševski's checked in for Williams. And Maledon subbed in for Mann. That one's no good. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Maledon. Walker covering. Maledon, no good. New York has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Going inside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Back to Deck. The three. The shot, no good. And New York the other way now. Outside Walker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 12-point Knick lead.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And rejected.
Taj Gibson doing a good job of just getting the hands up, and then the instincts come into play with the block.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Randall, the pass to Walker. And here's Gibson. Pass to Burks. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. For 3. Here's Randall. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Randall's got 16 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. One of the stories here, Julius Randall. He is getting it done today.
And I think a new plan would be a good idea. At least make it hard on this guy.
And the Thunder making a change here. Brown's checked in. 1:58 left in the third. Pass to Pokuševski. Now Muscala to end the drought. The rebound by Gibson.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Oklahoma City has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter.
A great job to establish position and square up.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter of the game. Brown against Fournier. Outside Burks. Driving in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his third personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Knicks, Alec Burks. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. And Oklahoma City shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Deck. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, shooting 1.
One shot.
Here's Walker. He's got 10. .59 seconds left in the third. Burks for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Pokuševski. Knocks down the triple. Pokuševski's got his second bucket on the night.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Pass to Gibson. Over Muscala. Gibson, no good. Oklahoma City's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Outside, Brown. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for your Thunder, Charles Brown Jr. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Brown. So he gets them both. Walker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Burks. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. Burks has got 10 points.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
From deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Knicks. They lead by 14. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Gabriel Deck out there with Derek Favors. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Alexei Pokusevski. And it's Maledon in at the 2. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Here's Walker. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
There's no question that Walker is a shoot-first guard. He really wants to score as often as he can.
Pass to Favors. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. With the drive. Here's Pokusevski. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. And it's Randall with the jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
No layups right there for SGA. Up to the rim.
Rose outside. Back to Walker. Outside Fournier. Pass to Rose. Robinson in the post. Deck's there. Robinson gets the bucket.
Well, sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
Robinson with the block. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. It's Walker on the wing. Favors covering. Walker's shot is off.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Into the lane. Pass to Favors. Shoots over Randall. And the shot no good. A bit short. New York has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Now here's Fournier. Outside Robinson. Rose with it. Robinson. Great positioning on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 20.
Well, he's a physical big, and Mitchell Robinson loves to finish like that.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from deep. Pokusevski the miss. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Fournier. Takes the 3. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
The Canadian Shai Gilgeous-Alexander starting to become the face of the Thunder in their rebuild.
Barrett's checked in for New York. Randall, the pass to Rose. Fournier against Williams. The shot by Fournier, no good. The Thunder have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, the G League is testing out the one foul shot approach. Meanwhile, the NBA is running commercials between free throws. Brent, do you think the parent league will ever adopt the G League's approach?
I don't think so, B.A. I think it's going to stay the way it is, where you're 2 free throws at the line and not doing what the G League is doing with the one attempt. But that might be all for speeding up the game. But we still got to get your ad reads in, right?
Randall with a steal. Rebounded by Roby. Roby's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Fournier against Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And they pick up 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, that's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet, that's 2 points.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Robinson. And stolen by Williams. To the inside. Here's Giddey. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
To the middle. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that? As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Throws it up high, and a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
Here's Giddey. Robinson with the block. And they're able to recover. Favors misses. The Knicks have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Barrett. The Thunder with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Giddey. Pass to Favors. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Barrett can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. Fournier covering. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Favors the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Over Barrett. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And the Knicks shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Rose. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Here's Giddey. Fournier covering, and it's Giddey missing. Smooth sailing for New York. The floater. And Rose, the bucket on the assist by Barrett.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Williams passes to Favors. Over Robinson. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Rose. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey, guarded by Rose. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses, and the dry spell continues. The Knicks shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Good on the shot.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Rose against Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving inside and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a very, very good ball handler. And when he explodes at that size, creates problems.
Rose with it, working on Roby. The fader. Barrett can't hit. Oklahoma City has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Gilgeous-Alexander against Rose. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 now, just in the second half. Now Rose. Outside Fournier. Pass to Barrett. Randall right side. Rose outside. Fires the 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
Now here's Williams. Favors the pass to Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And in the 2021 conference finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were helmed by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll help create more opportunities moving forward, Grant.
No question. The NBA is #1 in embracing diversity in its league. Now, we still have a long way to go, but you have to be proud of the coaches who performed, as you said, in last year's conference finals, but also seeing the steps move in the right direction this summer with a lot of hires who are African-American head coaches. So, obviously it's a results-driven business, but greater diversity is certainly welcome. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Mitchell Robinson.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight, recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
I mean, Favors is a quick, athletic big man. He can get to the line, but he continues to work on his ability to convert while there.
And he's good on the second.
The team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Here's New York. They're on a 19-7 run. Rose finds Randall. Left side Robinson. Fournier for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Pass to Giddey. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. So it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
I'm here with Derrick Rose. Derrick, what a nice win. Your scoring played a huge role in that. What was the critical factor in your success tonight?
We played with urgency. Tonight we played with it. We played together, and it's all about my teammates. They gave me the ball, and I was able to get it done.
Derrick Rose is always bringing the urgency. Thanks so much.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you later.